Good evening. It's 6:05 on Monday, the 24th of June, 2019. Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to RTV Ora's English edition. My name is Oliver, bringing you the only daily update of the local Albanian news, translated into English. Up first tonight, the Electoral College maintains that June 30th will remain as the official election day for the local elections by overthrowing the request of the National Unity Party related to the decree issued by President Meta. Sources say that judges Astrid Kalaya, Rivdan Haro, Tomor Skurli, Artur Malai, and Lindita Sinaya voted unanimously 5-0, while arguments would be recognized after the decision is revealed. At the end of the session, the chairman of the National Unity Party, Idayat Bachiri, said that the appeal to the Electoral College has an objective to hold up the law and not approve the decree by the president, who canceled the elections on June 30th. This decision overthrows our request and says that on June 30th, you should go to the elections. It is now obligatory. We have nowhere else to appeal anymore, and we have to go to the elections like all other Albanians, said Bachiri. The reaction from the presidency was swift, calling the decision an organized sketch. Even the state minister for relations with parliament, Elisa Spiropali, has replied to the presidency. The moment in which Ilir Meta holds his influence over the tri-panel and speaks of organized sketches is just like when an aggressor talks about a trap organized by the victim himself, said Spiropali. But it seems that the clashes between the majority in parliament and the president will not end there. President Meta has announced an urgent conference to the media on Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock, where a strong stand is expected after the decision by the Electoral College. And next up tonight, the opposition does not recognize the decision by the Electoral College declaring that June 30th will be a day without elections. Today, Luzin Basha met with his allies, where the chair of the Demo-Christian Party stated, "This week will culminate in the popular protest. I do not consider these to be elections. They are Mr. Rama's votes. We will follow the presidential decree set by Ilir Meta, who is in power. There will be no elections on June 30th, and our resistance will be even greater. There will be no votes on June 30th. We will go to every corner of Albania with this new political junta. Again, on June 30th, there will be no elections. The danger of this group is so great that it justifies any kind of resistance," said Dasimir Shehi. Shehi said the decision was not related to the president's decree and called the trial panel unfortunate. On behalf of the opposition coalition, Shehi said he will continue with the protest and the resistance across the country so as to not allow what he calls a fake race. Edi Rama will not withdraw from the June 30th elections by ignoring the president's decree on the cancellation of the election, as well as the opposition's request for his removal. A week before the local elections on Sunday, the prime minister asked the socialists at this chairmanship meeting to guarantee an election process with standards and everything to go in accordance with the law and the electoral code. The prime minister has ordered the MPs and the ministers to defend the socialist vote and document any attempt by the opposition supporters to violate the voting process. In this last week of the electoral campaign, Rama will hold meetings in the cities of Durrës and Elbasan, while on Friday the Socialist Party closes their campaign in Vlora, in the city where he was elected MP. After the chairmanship meeting, the prime minister hosted at the Socialist Party headquarters the head ambassador of the OSCE, Audrey Glover, to discuss the conduct of the elections. According to the prime minister, Shkodra has become a challenge. For a few minutes, Rama held a meeting with the Socialist Party candidate for Shkodra, Valtrin Pietri, and MP Tom Doshi, who apparently is close to the prime minister. The June 30th elections will be a challenge for the Socialist Party because for the first time in history of pluralism, in most of the country's municipalities, there are no opposing candidates. And on top of that, a political battle continues to be waged with the institution of the president. And that's the news across the country today. Thank you so much for watching our news, the English news. Join us again every Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. for the latest news from Albania. Thank you once again. Have a good night.